Hi guys, welcome to the Bravo Lima podcast. Today, we're going to be discussing what happened in the last 7 days of football. So, one of the biggest talking points I want to get to straight away is what was that PSG and Bayern game? What a game that was! 5-4. You finished in a Champions League semi-final. 9 goals between the team in France and the team in Germany. What a first tie. Now, in respect of that, I think now Bayern, I don't know why, but I think Bayern are going to go through. Second leg, I've just got this funny feeling the Bayern Munich are going to go through, and I think they're going to win it. Put it like this, in my opinion, whoever wins this leg, when the second leg goes through, whoever won the Champions League anyway. I think that it's one of them two. But I'm going with Bayern. I think that's where my money's going to be on that. But what a game it was! It was phenomenal. 9 goals. It was brilliant for those who aren't fans of either Bayern or PSG. It was brilliant for the average watcher. Certainly. Now tonight, 20 minutes ago, found out Ipswich have been promoted again. Now that's good news. That's great. I love Paul McKenna, their manager. I think he's great. So it'd be good to see him back in the league. Hopefully they can make a good go of it. I've been looking at the relegation zone. Tottenham are in it. They're there. I've called it, guys. I said it. They were going down, but obviously they've got a couple of games in hand. Maybe they stay up. Maybe, who knows? But I still think they are gonna go. Now I said that this was going to be about the last 7 days. Obviously about about everything, about whatever we can do, to see exactly what's going on. Now, for me, there was also a report about what happens when players do this and talk under this. Now, I remember, I don't know if any of you guys will, but there were a Champions League night. I believe it was Chelsea and Barcelona. The likes of Drogba, John Terry, Michael Essien swearing at the camera. It was obvious what they were saying, and they were coming out with it. Now that was some years ago. I couldn't give you the year, but since then, rightly so, I would say they've been doing this, talking like this. Yeah, now, obviously you can hear what I'm saying, okay, but the thing is the Sky Sports cameras, the international teams who are filming this obviously can't see what's being said, right? Fair enough. Now, it's been decided by the people who are, by FIFA and everybody else who's helping plan the World Cup, there's a potential chance the players are going to be sent off for this. Now, I don't understand that, because just for doing this, not for anything they say, they could be penalised for this in a form of a red card. You're going to miss a game, miss 2 games, whatever the ruling is for the World Cup. You're going to miss games for it, and I believe a fine as well. Now, I want to know what you guys think about that, because that's ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. But that's something that's also been discussed today. I believe it was the last couple of days, certainly. Now, in respective of the last week, don't forget, guys, we are getting very, very close to the end of the season. Obviously, we can see it. Man City and Arsenal 2-horse race now. I don't know who am I going with. I'd rather be neither of them. It's got to be Arsenal, hasn't it? Got to be. It's got to be. Surely they can't throw it away from here. Surely. They can. They have. I think it was really good for Mikel Arteta to finally win a Premier League title. He deserves it. Arsenal fan or not, Arteta deserves it, and so do the team. Obviously Guardiola's won a lot. Hell of a talented manager. That's going to set me into another video. I'm going to do something about Guardiola, I think, and have a look into that. Now, for me personally, I'm going to wrap this up. It's not going to be a really long-winded episode today. I'm looking at it and I'm liking the battle right up until the end for everything now. So Arsenal, Man City battling out for the Premier League title. It could go either way. You look down in the Championship now, and it's really, really close. Obviously, Coventry and Ipswich, they're up. They're up as of today. They are Premier League teams. Welcome back, Coventry, after years away. That's incredible under Frank Lampard. Ipswich, like I said, have just come up today. But that playoff, the playoffs, that's insane. Now, personally, I'm a big fan of the Wrexham journey. Huge fan of that. I would love to see him be a Premier League side. Whether they slip in towards the end, I don't know. But I'd like to think they slip in it towards the end and then got enough to go and win it. I don't want to see Millwall there. Found out today it's been 37 years since they've been away. 37 years. So maybe it's worth a shout putting Millwall back in the Premier League. But again, their fans come with the reputation they come with. And, it's one of them, really. I'm not overly sure that I want my fans. I'm not really sure that, that I want the fans that I'm part of, being a Liverpool fan, travelling away to the Den and getting their head kicked in. If I'm honest, but that's just me. Guys, like I say, it really was just a bit of a bob, catching up on what's happened in the last 7 days. Made you aware, I've got Arsenal to win the Premier League still, I think, and Bayern Munich to beat PSG and turn it around. Certainly. Guys, thank you very much for watching. You're doing extremely well with all this, with liking everything, watching everything. We're going to put more stuff up. I'm going to get some more stuff filmed up and get some more stuff out to you. Guys, thank you very much. I'm it.